Hey guys, Linda Vater here. I'm in the beautiful backyard of this Zone 7 garden. It's really a beautiful day. Everybody is working outside, as are we, because we're underplanting a bunch of these shrubs in containers and in the flower beds with gorgeous seasonal color. It's going to be really spectacular, I think. I've picked out all sorts of really great contrast and colorful things that I think are going to make this whole area just pop. So my point of inspiration for this grouping of containers was this beautiful Coppertop Viburnum. It's got this great glossy leaved foliage with just a hint of purple on it. Now this one is going to get up to about 6 to 8 feet tall. There'll be still plenty of room for her to plant some seasonal color underneath, even as the plant grows, because she can kind of limit up a little bit to make sure that there's enough planting space for stuff to just really spill and cascade over the side. And let me tell you, when it comes to planting things for seasonal color, nothing is off the table. I've got all sorts of perennials here, grasses, some tender annuals. We've even got some sedums. And speaking of the tender annuals, it's a little bit cool today. We're just a couple of days before our average last frost date, but we've checked the temperatures for the next 2 weeks. There's no freeze in sight, so I think we're safe to go. So basically, I just started out with this gorgeous coral bells, this Alabama sunrise heuchera. It looks beautiful against the foliage of this Coppertop Viburnum. It also has it picks up that little bit of purple, that kind of coloration in there that'll be a gorgeous beautiful color echo. And then I wanted plants that also had not just color, but I wanted to look at their form, their shape, their growth habit, their size, and take all of that into consideration so there'd be just a beautiful play of textures and colors here. I also wanted to make sure that everything that's underplanted has the same cultural requirements. And by that I mean that they'll require about the same amount of water, the same amount of light, so they'll all thrive in this area underplanted under these shrubs. So after I selected the coral bells, I then looked at some gorgeous and a very common plant, some purple bugleweed or Ajuga. It's not a plant you normally think of, I don't think, for container gardens, but it will spill over the side beautifully. Again, a really great contrast. And then for literally a punch of color, I've got this Magenta Calibrachoa, or gorgeous million bells. We're gonna stuff this container filled with them. I also have some golden Moneywort, which again contrasts against the Viburnum. It also coordinates with the coral bells. It's gonna be really beautiful as it spills out over the side. I've got some Eversheen carex in kind of a golden variegated green. It's going to be beautiful. I've got some sedums, so I've got a lot of things to plant here. We've already done some of the containers. We've got a couple of these long window box rectangular ones with this cool Vista Dianella and some Chef's Choice rosemary, some more of those million bells, because we want all of the plantings in the flower beds, in the containers, everywhere, all of these underplantings to coordinate. So I think they'll harmonize everywhere in her landscape. So I've got a lot of things that I need to get planted. I'm going to get busy right now. Thanks for hanging out with me while I positioned all of these, and meet me back here and we'll show you the finished product.